Hey everybody, it's Arnie and welcome to another Insane Alliance war, but before I continue, click subscribe button below the video, ring the bell to stay notified, and let's go. This war I'm taking path number 7 with invisible nodes and path number 4, and also we're going to have insane Warlock fights against Thing mini boss and also Havoc on Safeguard and also Killmonger fight with Namor. So this war is going to be pretty insane, and we're starting with first one, and this is a Bane Link node, and this war is basically full Warlock node. I also brought Fury for the synergy for extra 10% attack, and we're starting the first node with Morningstar, and this is pretty awesome for Warlock, so he immune to bleed. And it's also breakthrough node, and Warlock will with his special like special 2, which deal insane amount of hits, is pretty amazing for this node. And I'm trying to transfer Bane just in time to calculate everything, because Bane, honestly, for this specific fight, Bane is the main issue here, so you really need to be careful with it. You really need to transfer it in time to prevent it, otherwise it can deal a lot of damage. So the fight is under my control. I see I'm waiting the timer, I'm waiting just enough to have enough for a combo, finishing with SP1 and she's down. This fight was pretty awesome, and we're moving on to next one, another hidden node. And I should unlock the master. I unlocked it, but I need to change my masters and probably will change them soon. This is a masochism node, and this guy, and again something is, I don't know, he managed to catch me. This guy I don't really understand. So I know I can parry from specific distance, and he did few hits and managed to hit me, gone unstoppable, and I'm like trying to find an opportunity. I know there is a way, and I'm usually doing this SP1 that he can dash at you, and went through my block. I'm like, wait. It's probably because of the bubble shield. He went through my block. Let's just focus again. I'm trying to refocus this fight and trying to intercept. So now I'm taking control over the fight. I'm like, okay, dude, enough is enough. You did too much. Come on, it's time just to retaliate you. So now I have 2 infections on him, and this should prevent his unstoppable, because I already have 30% reductions, like 90% reduction of abilities, offensive abilities, and currently Warlock is still also reducing defensive abilities, so this probably saved me with the parry. But I'm managing to recover this fight. It still has a lot of health. I lost a lot of health on this specific fight, and I'm like, okay, let's go for SP2, an amazing finisher, and he's down. So this fight wasn't under my control, but I didn't die. It was pretty annoying, and now I'm path 4, and this is going to be Iceman here. And this is a very tricky node. I'm not sure Iceman is a good placement for this node, but for each debuff you apply they gain more power and more attack, and if it's armor break, it's even more. It's double. So Corvus is really bad for this path. Maybe it's a trick to just bait Corvus here, and then Corvus will armor break, and after a few hits Iceman will reach SP3. But Warlock immune to Cold Snap, immune to Frostbite, he basically immune to Iceman. And this fight, when you fight with Warlock, because of the immunities, this fight is basically under your control. I will do mistake here, I think. I will miss time, I evade here exactly, but Warlock's ability is reduce critical damage on special, prevents critical damage, so this last part did nothing to me, but I'm like, okay, you are not a kid. You're already experienced in this game, you should know how to evade SP1, right? And Warlock cleared this guy, and we're moving on, reaching soon the unblockable thing. It's honestly, it's mini boss fight, so we're almost there. So this is another guy here, and you will see they run suicide, so it's a placement. Just pay attention. After 5-hit combo, already at 1 bar of power, so it's pretty risky here. And I do trying to bait SP1 here, just to, because SP2 is much harder to evade and it do a lot of damage, so I prefer SP1. And recoil also is getting this guy now because of the infection. It's just degenerating here. And I'm like, okay, come on baby, come on. And Dr. Rubus, if you're not familiar with him, it's enough to do only 1 dashback when he do heavy, although it seems like it's more complicated, that you need double dashback, but nope, enough is enough, only 1. and this way you can retaliate him. So he's down. All the fights here are finished. We're almost at the end of the war. Just soon, just 9 hours left, but at the end, for us, it's almost the end. And this is a thing fight. This is unblockable thing. So every 8 seconds it goes unblockable. He also, of course, a thing. And yes, he's unstoppable and a lot of goodness. Rank 5 thing, a pretty beefed one. And I'm bringing Warlock to this fight because I really want to see what Warlock can do against Thing and all the protection stuff. So it's immunity, and just before fight I just said it's a limited immunity, do not release the block. It's a limited immunity, do not release the block. And when the fight started I released the block and just ate full combo to my face. But now let's start taking the fight under my control. So I'm paying attention to everything here. So as you can see here, I stopped because now he's unstoppable, but Warlock managed to prevent it. Unblockable, sorry. Warlock managed to prevent this one. But I still think Warlock is not the best option, and maybe after they will fix him and Warlock won't prevent his rock stacks, it will be much easier to fight and maintain the fight, because now it's not always, especially if we have multiple infections, not always adding the rock stacks, and this can be risky. But I'm managing a couple things here. First, I'm paying attention to the timer of Unblockable, also for his rock stacks and my infections, because I really want to manage my attacks and do my full 5-hit combo on him when he got his unblockable mode. Sorry, it's a lot of something. And I'm like, okay, let's stop. Come on, baby, come on, come on. Okay, nice. So he's about to trigger his SP1. He's unblockable, who cares? And I'm going in with Warlock, and I'm starting to pay attention to the time. Like, oh wait, I don't have a lot of time. It's 50% of the time, and he just above 50%. So it can be really risky here. So I really need to be careful and maybe start to play a little bit more aggressive here for this specific fight. As you can see here, I'm trying to intercept, trying to parry, trying to be more aggressive than the first part of the fight, because time is not at my advantage, and the worst thing that you can have at this specific fight is to time out. And as you can see here, I'm becoming very aggressive. I'm trying to bait his special, and he like, no dude, I won't trigger. But now I trigger my SP2 because he had protection on him and it did nothing. So come on, 45 seconds left and he has 23%. So I need to increase the pace. I need to be even more aggressive now. Okay, thank you for triggering your special, and now he unblockable, and I'm just doing a cheeky intercept here, 4 hits, dash back, 4 hits, baiting his medium attack, and another intercept, and SP2 to finish the fight. So it's a lot of hits, but Warlock, man, this wacky dude, I really like him. I checked that I'm recording this fight because sometimes I forget to record. And we're moving on to next one. This is a Safeguard Havoc node, and his usual Safeguard is not the easiest, especially if it's Domino here, but Warlock, known as a guy who kills Havoc, who eats them for dinner. And I'm like, okay, let's try with Infection, prevent the Safeguard, because again, Warlock's still bugged and he worked like Archangel, his infections reducing all abilities, defensive and offensive, and Safeguard is for sure defensive ability, so he shouldn't prevent it. And I'm like, okay, but it's still also usual gameplay. Let's bait his SP2, and he gaining power very fast here. And I'm not sure, he's not running self mastery, so I'm not managing to degenerate his remove his power. But still, I ate part of SP1. But again, Dune Warlock's armor, it wasn't a crit special, so from this point I decided, you know what, I won't be as smart as, I won't show how I can evade SP1, because I can, guys, I really can. I will show you more intercept game, and I'm doing some nice intercepts here in this specific fight. Also, all energy attacks are reducing power from Havoc, so everything currently is just under my control. Let's do another SP2. It's everything just okay, nice. You trigger your SP1, I will block it and wouldn't wait the last part. Come on, baby, do your heavy, thank you very much. 2 infections, and I thought 2 infections will remove and overcome the Safeguard, and basically it did, it partially did. So I'm really managing this fight. I'm checking the time, like I have enough time, and this is going to be the last Warlock fight here for this Alliance War. So let's just finish with style. Another SP1 and boom, 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 and he's down. So I hope you enjoyed this Warlock insane fight, and now we have a Namor fight against Killmonger. And Killmonger, I'm taking him in Alliance Quest, just every Alliance Quest, I don't know for how long already. So it's also a duped 6-star, very nice one, and rank 1, so it's like a rank 4 5-star. And it's Namor baby time, it's Namor. And with Namor, it's also critical resistance not, but who cares? With Namor, see, I'm also doing an intercept here. I'm very confident fighting against Killmonger when it's not aspect of war. So my goal here, it's also debuff immune, so it's easier for me to bait my to build my outrages because immune, so it gives me more. And the goal is build SP2, SP3, sorry, just before I have another 30 outrages, and do one SP3 and then the second one, and then Namor baby Namor SP2s to death. So I'm like, let's have some fun. Let's do my SP3. I think this is his and Warlock's animations of SP3. I think the best in the game, at least for me. So it's just come on. Thank you, kitty. Come on, kitty. Another important thing when you play with Namor, though, you do want your opponent to not have power when you enter an Imperious Rex mode. Here ahead, but who cares, baby? So now pay attention to the damage I'm going to deal. And this war, we won this war. It was pretty awesome, victory for us. We're just on the right track now. Let's go. Let's do SP2. 1, 2, boom, and game over for Killmonger. I hope you enjoyed this war video as much as I did. Check out some more cool videos, and don't forget, like, share, subscribe, and see you soon on my next video.